will include 3 RL.
Fast 6 here at Indianapolis, the Indy GP qualifying, where we have 6 drivers, 1 Chip Ganassi Honda, all 3 Rahal Letterman Lanigan Hondas, and 2 Team Penske Chevrolets. Alex Palou, Scott McLaughlin, Joseph Newgarden, Devlin DeFrancesco, the rookie Louis Foster, and Graham Rahal are your Fast 6. Let's see who scores pole for tomorrow's Sancio Grand Prix at Indianapolis. As everyone heads out onto the track, all 3 RLL cars right by each other, going out in sync. And what we've seen so far is since the timeline is too quick for everyone to warm up their tires fully, the first lap for everybody is a slow lap, then everyone starts pushing on their second lap. As immediately as I say that, Devlin DeFrancesco trying to get tire temp, going side to side, back and forth, swinging his car, trying to get tire temp.
2 blacks required in the race, especially what we saw out of Graham Rahal in the last round, which was
as here come the RLL cars to the timeline. On board Graham Rahal. Heading to the final 3 corners.
The driver's really going to be working hard tomorrow to hang on to the back.
Hits turn 12 good, now into turn 13. Missed the line a little bit. Now for the sweeping right-hander, the final corner, turn 14. And on to the front stretch. Will he weave around the track? We won't know because we've cut to Alex Palou working his way toward the backstretch chicane. He's been fastest in every single qualifying session today, as immediately Joseph Newgarden goes onto the red tires.
So if you're an RLL, don't run the softs. Just don't run the softs and have better tires for the race.
5 minutes to go.
The belief is that the red is going to be the preferred race
Joseph
tire.
Newgarden and Scott McLaughlin are on red tires. They're still in the pits. They have not gone on track, but the 3 Rahals and Alex Palou has gone on track.
You could also use up your
Palou is fastest, a 1:11.945, and he's going even quicker. And now here's Devlin DeFrancesco as Louis Foster goes to the top of the board with a 1:10.939. Rahal is third.
They're back in the garage. They have a set of used red sidewalls on the car now. So let's just remind everybody, Palou got through Q1 with just 1 set of the new soft tires, which means he kind of has 1 new set to burn and will still have a sticker set for tomorrow.
Here's Alex Palou
going
through the pits, and he's going to stop and change tires. He's going to go to reds. Palou to red tires. And he immediately exits his box. Here he goes. He's going back to the track immediately. Louis Foster is quickest. He was a full second ahead of Alex Palou, and Scott McLaughlin stalled trying to get out of the box. We have 3:35 left, and here we go. Scott McLaughlin, no, he still hasn't gotten his car going. He'll try again. Devlin DeFrancesco goes to 4th. A minute behind Louis Foster. And now here come the Penskes, and here comes the money time. 3:15 to go.
Much issues there for Scott McLaughlin. And I think
everybody's on track.
So
Palou in turn 7 on reds.
Could deliver not just
looking to try and strike another pole position. Trying to win 3 in a row at this place and trying to get back-to-back poles in 2025. Having a generational season. A generationally good season. It's been a great season so far for Palou. 3 wins and a runner-up finish. Joseph Newgarden now has a time on the board. 3:11.834. He's 5th. 2 minutes slower than Foster. As here's Alex Palou doing the slow lap. 2.5 minutes to play. Here at Indy as Palou weaves back and forth, trying to get tire temp. We go on board Graham Rahal, who's through the backstretch chicane on the back straightaway. He's on red tires.
Pulling now onto the start-finish stretch. He's up on his own time.
And now here's Louis Foster at the start-finish line, heading toward turn 1. He's faster than his pole-setting time at the moment. Devlin DiFrancesco is also in the green. As Foster through turn 2, heading to turns 3 and 4, looking really good. Half a second faster than his time. To the backstretch chicane he goes. Foster gets through it cleanly. And now the back straightaway he goes. Devlin DiFrancesco is also half a second faster on Foster's time. Foster in the 7. Looking good.
Apparently loves this car this weekend.
Through the right, or the left, then the right. Or then the right again. That's turn 10. Heading to turn 11. Foster crosses the time line and he goes even faster, a second faster. A 109.880 for Louis Foster. With 118 to go, Scott McLaughlin the second. Here's Devlin DiFrancesco around turn 10, heading to turn 11 and the timeline. Devlin 6th. He'll jump up to second. It's an RLL front row with 1 minute to go. Alex Palou in turn 4. Palou to the backstretch chicane. He is 1.6 seconds slower. He's backed off. He'll get another chance. Alex Palou locked up in the turn 1, so he backed out.
That was a good length lockup. Not enough.
That was a big time lockup. Here's Newgarden into turn 7. He's improving, as well as Graham and Louis Foster, with half a minute remaining. Joseph into turn 10. Great exit. Popped him in the green for a second, now back in the red. Joseph Newgarden goes to 3rd, behind Devlin and Foster. 15 seconds remaining. Here's Scott McLaughlin to the timeline. McLaughlin to 2nd, 10/1000 slower than Louis Foster. Could the rookie get his first pole in only his 5th IndyCar race? Scott McLaughlin, we're on board with him. Now we go to Graham Rahal, who's in turn 7. He's improving. Graham Rahal, trying to get his first pole at this track since 2023. Rahal through turn 10. He's in the green. He's up by a 10th. Graham Rahal to the timeline. To the top of the board, a 109.751. Here's Alex Palou. He's also in the green. Palou is 6th, but he's heading toward turn 10 in the timeline. Palou through 10, hustling his car, trying to get back-to-back poles. Palou to the timeline. Boom! Pole position. Alex Palou's done it yet again. Back-to-back poles in 2025. For the number 10 DHL Chip Ganassi Racing Honda. Palou says hello to the top of the board. Graham Rahal 2nd. Louis Foster starts 3rd. What a great result for the rookie. Scott McLaughlin 4th. Devlin DiFrancesco 5th. And Joseph Newgarden 6th. But Palou's quest for 3 Indy GPs in a row will start at the front. Back-to-back poles for Alex Palou. See y'all later. RBL Peace. Palou on pole by 4 tenths.